Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Kim, Bluebird Legacy. Thanks for clicking on this video. And today I'm here, as the title says, to share with you my design team project for April. This is the Blue Butterfly collection by Jovi. And what I've done with this journal is I made a hardcover journal. I had made one of these for a while, and I thought this would be a fun time to do this because I wanted to use this fabric. This is a canvas, really heavy-duty vintage fabric, and as you'll see when we get into this, I took I don't know if this is a ribbon or a piece of trim. I got it with laces that I purchased some time ago, but I thought it went good on here. I had a lot of different ideas of how to decorate this journal, but I just sort of left it plain because this journal will be for sale. If you're interested, just go ahead and reach out. And so let's go ahead and get into this. I wanted to show you, it's got like a 1-inch spine that is, it's invisible. I'll show you how I did that. And this fabric, I think, is just gorgeous. And of course this is the band that goes on it, and it was a ribbon, and I just sewed it together with my sewing machine, and it fit around there nicely once I had it filled. So as we get into the journal, you'll see it's got a hard surface, and of course, as I said, this is a Blue Butterfly. I had this I think it's Maggie Holmes' collection from a few years ago. I had this piece of paper and I thought it looked beautiful in there, and so I lined the inside. This is a piece of heavyweight cardboard that I had, and so I used that and then covered it. And I use it's a iron-on glue, and so I put that on the back side of the fabric and then just do my corners and put it around. As you can see, the beautiful butterfly from Jovi's digital kit, which you can get over on her Etsy site, and I'll have those links below. So with this journal, I went ahead and made a few different pockets. This one, I didn't want to cover up all the pages with things I made, so I just kind of slipped it into this pocket. All these are back. These are part of her digital. Of course, it's just some pretty paper that went with it. It's got bees and flowers and butterflies go together. This is part of her digital kit, which I've got that back with paper. And then I had made this before, and it seemed to match. It's like a journaling card you can use. So this piece is just a 12 by 12 piece paper that I found over on Liz's channel, Liz the Paper Project, and so I just kind of made that pocket. It's got 3 pockets, 1, 2, and 3. Put that in. I thought that went nicely with this journal. This is a part of the digital kit, part of the cutouts. She's got tons of them. I use the whole kit in here, and then those daisies go pretty with this page. The blue butterflies, and then here what I have for you is another pocket that opens up. It's an envelope, and I just kind of stitched down some fabrics and things I had. I put some flowers on there. Flowers are always beautiful with butterflies. Let me move this over so you can see it. This is another cutout from Miss Jovi's digital kit, and some vintage fabric and lace that I dyed. This is a cute little, you make this out of an envelope. And this is out of her digital kit, and then this opens up, and you have a pocket here, some roses, and a card to go ahead and journal on if you wish to. And that's that. And then I put a little, I made this little flip book out of a floral book that I sometimes order roses from. And it's just beautiful to look at. It seems to go with the blue butterflies. I put that in the envelope for you out of my stash. And then this all ties up. Like that. This kind of holds this down. It's just a piece of my painted paper that's from the back side. A pretty little something from my stash. It's a card from Janet Jones that I had bought a watercolor. She's an artist in California. And then this is part of Jovi's kit. Cute little tags she's got in here. My Sienna Roses. And so I put this here. You can take this off if you want, but this ring is connected, as you'll see. The ring is connected, and then I just popped this tassel on here, some of my dyed lace that I had, and I made a pocket out of that. Oops, bumping, so close. The blue butterfly, isn't it gorgeous? I love those colors. Of course, I didn't want to cover up every page with pockets and things. There's a lot in this journal. As you can see, it's puffing out. Not what I'd call an alligator mouth, but it is quite puffed with the things I used. Just some stamps and some open pages for you to journal on, write on, make lists, do your gardening list, plan a garden. She's got beautiful, beautiful blues in here. Of course, I love my blues. And there's that, a little bit of stamping. And a page that I thought looked pretty they're in the garden. Some flowers. This is more of her cutouts, more of her beautiful pages. And I took some of the fabric that I made the cover with. I made a belly band here. And then this is a little book. This is the code of conduct for butterflies, if you will. And this is part of your digital kit that you'll get, part of the cutouts. And there you have that. Or a little booklet or a little notebook. This is also part of her digital kit. You see some of these tassels on here. Tomorrow I will be uploading my tassels for a Tassel a Day collaboration. If you want to look for that, a Tassel a Day. That's a collaboration with Jovi and 29 other people. So here we have more of the blue butterfly, and every page is just beautiful. I love how these petals drooping make a nice design with the white page over here, and all that's her digital. And so on the back side, I print mine at a special printing place. I don't have a printer, and so the back side is white. I didn't double print it, and I did print it in a just regular 8.5 by 11. This journal measures, I will show you what this journal measures in height. Not with that one, because that's like a 0. Okay, and so it is 8.5 on the outside of the journal, 8.5. And the journal is about 5, almost 3/4. So it's one of the bigger journals that I've made. As big as I probably would make it. And that's that. You have a good spread if you wanted to use this for, journaling, painting, a glue book, whatever. And then this page is the back side of one. I love the ombre effect that she did on that. And then this is another ticket on this side, and I have this little tiny gem that's a silver piece. It's glued on here, or on a paper clip. This paper clip can come off. It says joy, because I think butterflies bring us a lot of joy. This is a little envelope that I collaged up. And it's a nice pocket holder with the backs all heavily papered. If you turn it over, you have this tiny little glassine, got a hair in there, glassine pocket that has one of her digital butterflies. And that goes in the glassine pocket. We have another pocket. It's backed with paper. Another tag rather, and then you have a pocket here, and all these tags came in Jovi's kit. as well as this butterfly that I put on this red background just to show some of the differences, how the blue looks with different colors. I think that's so pretty. And then that page turns over, and then we have the center of the journal. It's double bound here. I wanted to cover that. I used two different types of string, or if you will. And so then you have this beautiful butterfly in the center. Some more cards that come with her digital kit. Butterflies, they're all backed with heavy duty paper. Painted, my painted papers. And then this is a time card that I took and put some beautiful lace. I stitched that down and put that. And then this is part of the digital kit, this rose. And then you have that butterfly on there and lots of journaling space. I thought that turned out really pretty. There we go. These, I like to see the little daisies sticking out. So then that page comes over and we have this beautiful spread with a big butterfly, and then my cutouts and more of her fussy cuts. You get like 3 pages of the butterflies to cut out, along with stamps, and then these beautiful pages. I'm definitely a fan of butterflies, especially blue. All the pages on this kit are rounded. I rounded all the corners. There's a little flower waiting along with this. This was something I had in my stash, and I backed it with some paper I had stamped on. I took one of my snippet rolls and cut it out and put as a pocket here, and then we've got more of that gorgeous blue butterfly kit here. I'm going to leave that there, it's so pretty. And then this is part of the kit, a postcard, and then we have the tags, and they're all backed with different papers, just so you can journal on them and kind of do your own thing, whoever receives this journal. I thought this paper went beautiful with these colors. And then these are part of the stamps that you get, the fussy cuts in there. Here, what I've done is I've done a little collage on a recycled envelope, and I took one of my, I think this was a card that I'd received, and it had a beautiful Van Gogh sunflower painting on it. So I took some of her fussy cuts and I put that as a tab there, and then backed it with some of my little doodles and paintings. And this envelope will open and put that back in there, which makes pretty spread with the envelope cover. Here I did a collage on the back side of the envelope, making pockets here with Jovi's Digital. Made a tag. This is a pretty heavy duty tag. I had it in my stash, and it's already painted blue, and I thought those butterflies looked really pretty. They're going after what's in peonies that are in blooming right now. And then this guy is so cute. Look at him. He's one of the blue butterfly fairies. And that has another, there's like one, and then the inside of the envelope makes 2, and then this is the third. This journal has a lot of pockets for things. Beautiful pages. I took some of the cutouts and added to it, and I took some of the band and put in here. I like when a journal kind of is cohesive and has all the pieces together. Beautiful digital page. Left some space for journaling, painting, writing. Let's see what happened. I put one more rose down, and I think right before, I'm always adding. I never know when to quit. So that page, I love this page anyways. It's so beautiful with that butterfly, the blues. looks so pretty with the cover. And then I have these butterflies after a rose. These are all from her digital kit. This was a card that I had done some doodling and painting on, and so what I did is I had already painted this. It was in my stash. I took and put one of her butterflies on it, and a rose, added it to this blooming rose, just for a lot of color to put in this journal. And then this page is the back side of that I had painted, and I thought these pretty. Some roses. I did a little collage here, and this is on the back side, paper on the back side of a postcard that comes in Jovi's kit that you can use, and it slips into a little boho fabric there. Gotta have a little bling. Coming to the last page of the journal, we have this, and I hope you have peace that will be with you. And I just had that in my stash, and I thought, well, that matches with his colors. I think I'll put it there. And this is another fussy cut from Jovi's kit. And then this back side, I had to put this paper because I thought it matched so well with these colors. And of course, another butterfly. And there you have it, another butterfly cutout. That is the Blue Butterfly kit, all in Jovi's Etsy shop. And I wanted to share with you, I had made quickly share some of what you can do with the back. I left it blank and just put this band, the belly band, around it, so the person who receives it can do what they want. But look how pretty it looks when you take a snippet roll and maybe add that. That can be easily glued down just to give it a different look. The rest of the snippet roll has some shiny if you like a lot of greens. And then this snippet roll I really liked. There's a couple of ways I looked at this. For the spine, for the back of it, because I had put butterflies on this, and I think that looks beautiful on there with the colors and the stitching. So these snippet rolls are available. Just go ahead and reach out. I have the two green ones that I did with the last collaboration. When I start something, I make a lot of it. So I have a blue one, and I thought it was kind of too much blue on this, but it could go on the spine. I like to decorate spines a lot, and that would look pretty on this straight spine. So there's the blue. I had made another green, and it has more blues in it also. And then a while back, I had made some red ones with my red. These are all really vintage fabrics. So I have the red, and then this one I had stitched on. Just doing a lot of hand stitching on this one. Stitched on buttons and different things, a lot of different laces. So, I mean, the options are so open. You can make this your own and get ideas. I love getting inspiration from these, and that's why I shared them with you. So I hope you guys will check out Jovi's Etsy shop, and you can get the Blue Butterfly kit and make your own journal. And as I said, this one is available, so just reach out if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day.